Welcome to the French Made Easy podcast, where I give you all the basics you need to speak French clearly and confidently. I'm your host, Mathilde, and I'm a French teacher, mompreneur, and bread and cheese lover. Join me as I dive into all things French for beginners and deliver to you bite-sized, easy-to-follow lessons every Tuesday. Let's get started. On commence. Salut à tous. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the French Made Easy podcast. Thanks for joining me today. This is episode number 24, numéro 24. In this episode, you'll learn how to conjugate the French verb faire, to do or to make, in the present tense. So first, we'll learn the conjugation of faire, then we'll see some examples, and to finish, we'll do a recap. Sounds good? Great. But before we start, please make sure you have your cheat sheet in front of you so you can see how the words are written. You can download it from my website. It's free. As usual, at the end of the episode, make sure you download your exercises so you can practice what you've learned, and it's also free. Now, vous êtes prêts? Are you ready? C'est parti. In last week's episode, we've seen that there are two types of verbs in French, regular verbs and irregular verbs. The verb we are talking about today is the verb faire, which means to do or to make. And this one is an irregular verb and very important to learn. I know I always say for all verbs that they are super important to learn, but basically you can't live without knowing être, to be, avoir, to have, aller, to go, and faire, to do, to make. Okay, maybe you can live without it. I'm a bit extreme, but you get the point. You should learn it by heart. As I said before, faire means to do or make, but it's also used in many French expressions to describe everyday activities, such as sports, studies, hobbies, emotion, but also household chores. I'll give you some examples in a few minutes. So quite often, it's not the exact translation word for word. Oh, and it's also used for weather expressions that you can learn in episode 10 of the podcast. But let's not make you wait any longer. Let's see the present tense of faire, to do or to make. Répétez après moi. Repeat after me. Je fais. I do. I make, or I'm doing, I'm making. It's the same thing. Je fais. Je fais. Tu fais. You're doing. Tu fais. Tu fais. Il fait. Is doing. Il fait. Il fait. Elle fait. She's doing. Elle fait. Elle fait. On fait. We're doing. Informal. On fait. On fait. Nous faisons. We're doing. Formal. Nous faisons. Nous faisons. Vous faites. You're doing. Plural. Vous faites. Vous faites. Ils font. They're doing. Masculine. Ils font. Ils font. Elles font. They're doing. Feminine. Elles font. Elles font. Now, let's talk briefly about pronunciation because I've seen these mistakes many times with students before. First, you've got to make sure you say nous faisons and not nous faisons. There's only one S here, not two. Nous faisons. Nous faisons. It sounds like a Z. Second, make sure the S from vous faites is silent. It's not vous fêtez. It's at the end of the word, so it's silent. It's vous faites. Vous faites. Now, I explain these 2 pronunciation rules in my course, French Pronunciation Kickstarter. It's the complete A to Z course for French beginners who struggle with their spoken French and want to communicate clearly and confidently. If it sounds like you, go on my website and check out if it's the right fit for you. Okay, perfect. Now, there's another mistake that I want to point out to you here. Many non-native speakers, and unfortunately even native speakers, tend to say vous faisiez instead of vous faites. I understand why you would think that, but this is wrong. So remember that vous faisiez does not ever exist in French, okay? It's vous faites. Très bien. Now, let's finally see some examples of the French verb faire conjugated in the present tense. Répétez après moi. Repeat after me. Je fais mes devoirs. I'm doing my homework. Je fais mes devoirs. Je fais mes devoirs. Tu fais quoi demain? What are you doing tomorrow? Tu fais quoi demain? Tu fais quoi demain? Il fait la cuisine. He's cooking. Il fait la cuisine. Il fait la cuisine. Elle fait du sport. She's exercising. Elle fait du sport. Elle fait du sport. On fait le ménage. We're doing the housework. On fait le ménage. On fait le ménage. Nous faisons attention. We're careful. Nous faisons attention. Nous faisons attention. Vous faites les courses aujourd'hui? Are you doing groceries today? Vous faites les courses aujourd'hui? Vous faites les courses aujourd'hui? Next one. Ils font de la guitare. They're playing guitar. Ils font de la guitare. Ils font de la guitare. Elles font du tennis. They're playing tennis. Elles font du tennis. Elles font du tennis. Okay, super. How did you go? Now, as usual, let's recap everything we've learned. The conjugation of faire, to do in the present tense, is je fais, tu fais, il fait, elle fait, on fait, nous faisons, vous faites, ils font, elles font. Alright, on a fini notre leçon. We've finished our lesson. If you've liked this episode, let me know and leave me a comment over at mathildekin.com. I'd love to hear from you. Now, don't forget to download your lessons exercises. It's free. Thanks for your time. Merci beaucoup et à bientôt. Hey, it's me again. Before you go, I just wanted to let you know that if you are struggling with French pronunciation, I am excited to announce my new and free beginner's audio guide. It's called 5-Step Roadmap to Effortless French Pronunciation. It's really designed to simplify your French pronunciation journey and to make it less overwhelming for you. So if you are a beginner starting or restarting to learn French and you want to improve your French pronunciation, then this audio guide is perfect for you. And obviously, you also get a transcript with the audio guide so you can follow along while you listen. So click the link inside your podcast notes to access your audio guide. It is free. À bientôt. Bye.